Right. Awesome. Well, I am so thankful that you all took some time out tonight to hear this. I'm super excited for the opportunities and the product that Q Sciences has to offer. This is my friend Molly. We've been talking quite a bit over the last several weeks, and she is a mom of four, homeschooling, killing it in Q Sciences, just doing a really awesome job. And so I'm hoping that well, obviously she knows way more than I do at this point. So I'm hoping that she can just let you know all the great things about this company. So yeah, there she is.
Awesome. I'm so excited to be here with you guys tonight. Thank you for that introduction. I'm actually going to share my screen because I just want to make sure that I share everything that I want to share tonight, because I can get really excited and squirrel really easily. Okay. So when Katie and I were chatting, and we talked about who would you most like to share this with? You guys were on the list, so I'm super grateful. It means so much that you gave a few minutes of your time to jump on tonight. We will keep it short and sweet because I know everyone's busy. Thanksgiving is behind us. Can you guys even believe it? Christmas is only a couple weeks away, and I know that brings all kinds of craziness. So thank you so much for jumping in. I'm really excited to work with Katie, and I'm excited to share with you guys tonight. So my name is Molly. I actually am a Wayne County, that's where my home. So if you guys are local to Katie, you work with her, Rittman High School graduate right here. I don't know if that's for me or against me, right? Anyways, but all that being said, I now live just west of Chicago. This is my husband and my four kiddos. And I really fell into this industry kind of backwards. I had some health concerns. We had infertility for several years, some thyroid issues, autoimmune, all kinds of things. And I really found that supporting my body from the inside out was a game changer for me. And I could really see a difference and really get to the root cause of what was going on by using good plant-based products to really heal with food and supplements. And so through that, I found this industry and really realized what it could be. I didn't think I was even looking for a business opportunity, and I found products I loved, kind of fell in backwards, if you will, and really opened my eyes, right? And so a few months ago, it was actually earlier this year, when I was sitting on a Zoom just like this, I was just excited because it really, there were some things I saw that it just was a really good fit for me. So I'm just going to share a little bit about what I saw that night and a little bit about what we're doing here at Q. And you can see for yourself, right? It may or may not be a good fit for you. I know I got on a Zoom like this literally to do my friend a favor. So if that's what you're doing, if you just love Katie so much that you said you'd give her 20 minutes of your time, you're literally in good hands. And she thanks you. But that's what I did. And when she said, like, it will literally be less than 30 minutes, I'm like, okay, I can do that. And then I just started to see things and I'm like, shoot, I could do that. Like, if she can do that, I can do that. So anyways, I'm going to jump right in. A couple things. So first of all, the right company. So the things I loved about Q is that it was in the health and wellness space, because that was my story, right? That's what I had a ton of success with. I loved that it was in health and wellness, and I loved that they were staying on the cutting edge. I had been researching full spectrum hemp for 2 years before I found Q. And when I saw that, I'm like, this is incredible. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. Obviously, global is huge, right? The world's getting smaller and smaller. We're in 23 countries and counting, working towards 60 in the next 5 years. And then just the growth. I often wondered, like, my husband's a small business owner, and the timing is a big deal. I know timing played an impact in his business, and we are just really hitting like a major phase of momentum in Q Sciences right now. We've had 1,200% growth in the last 4 years, and things are just really picking up even recently. And so that was a big deal to me. And then mentorship, right? Whoops, we got Rachel is back. Okay. So mentorship's a big deal. So one of my mentors a few years ago said, you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And it's so true. The people you surround yourself with, the advice you take, that all, Proverbs says you walk with the wise, you become wise, right? And so when I first was on a Zoom like this and I met these two women, Kristen and Brooke, they had achieved success in this company. They were where I wanted to go, and I knew they could help me get there. And that was so huge for me, because I had been in this industry before, quite frankly, and I was like, shoot, I don't know if I'm going to do this again, like put myself out there again. And I knew when I met them, they could help me. They both sit on our company council. So there's only like 20 families that sit on our council, work directly with our president and CEO, making decisions for what's coming up next. We're very ground floor. We're like just getting started. And so when I knew that these women had those connections, I knew that if I partnered with them, that they could open doors for me and my team and really make a huge impact. So I wasn't wrong. Within 5 weeks of joining, I was flown up to our to the president's lodge, to the headquarters. I met the president and CEO, was trained by top leaders. I got to beta test products. I'm like, this is incredible. So a little bit about our owners. Mark Wilson is like he's like the perfect grandpa. Like, he's so kind. Like, the first time I met him, my husband actually went with me the first time, and he was asking about our kids, and like he took my husband fishing because they found out they both like to fish. I mean, just like you would never know that he was, two-time quarterback, Super Bowl champion, huge real estate developer. He had made millions in that industry, and now is the owner of Q. He's just so down to earth and just loves people. He also knew that you have to partner with the right people, right? And so he had started Q Sciences. The products were amazing, but they needed some help getting the business up and running, right? So he partnered with Jake Spencer in 2017, and you saw the growth that's happened since then. Jake is like a genius in the industry. Like, he's had a ton of success. I was actually personally trained by him today, and I just like the skill sets that I have learned, just being in this company and surrounding myself with people that have had massive success have just completely changed my business and the opportunities that I have here. Because I partnered with these girls, I actually was able, 5 of my teammates were flown out in June, to have the same experience, to meet them and to, just be trained and beta test products. And I just love that, like, it wasn't just me, it was everyone that was, partnering with me and jumping in. And so it's just been really an incredible journey. I'm so blessed to be here. And even though I said I didn't know if I would ever do this again, it's just been, I'm just grateful. So the next thing was the full suite of products we have here. So I've never had to turn someone away. There's something for everyone. We have products for men, women, kids, pets, all the things. And so the other thing I love is that we're continuing to innovate, right? So we just launched a brand new collagen line. So medical grade collagen. We have one for hair, skin, and nails. We have one for like performance, muscles, joints, all of that. Like, I have fingernails and eyelashes for the first time in my life. It is like crazy. And actually, I was actually able to beta test the products, right? And they're like, take before and after pictures. And I'm like, shoot, like in 2 weeks, like, am I going to be able to tell the difference? Like, is this really legit? And I can send you, message me after this if you would like to see my before and after pictures of just 2 weeks. So anyways, it's crazy. And I don't even know how to use Photoshop, you guys. So it's real. Anyways, so then so I actually am kind of a geek when it comes to products and like science and ingredients and all the things. Like, I could legit do a 3-hour webinar for you tonight, but I will not. I promise less than 30 minutes and I will stick to that. But know that all that information is readily available. So know that we have the product sheets, the info sheets, the ingredient list. We have all of that. So if you're like me and like all that kind of stuff, Katie can totally hook you up. And she can get you in a 3-way chat with us. We can figure out what products you like would need the most, get you the information that you need to make a decision on if this is a good fit for you and which products would be the best. So tonight, I'm just going to hit on some of my favorites to kind of give you a feel for what we have here. So number 1, hands down, is our Q Core. This is like, so my grandma used to say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. like we can't do that anymore because our soil is so depleted. So this product fills in all the nutritional gaps. So we have our QMax Premium, which is like all the nutritional gaps with like physical health, but also has a whole blend for mental health, which is huge. Then we have our Align, which is an anti-inflammatory component, and our Q-Biotic, which is pre and probiotic. So gut health, big deal. If you're not on a good probiotic, I highly recommend getting started. So this actually comes, you can get it in these 3 bottles, right? The 3 different products, but it also comes in these AM and PM packs. So simple, like literally no more pill containers, right? Like no, like you don't have to do all that. You just grab them, you throw them in your purse. My husband never forgets his pills because it's so simple. I love it. Okay. Then we have a full fitness and weight loss line. So we have products for performance, products for cutting, like trimming, weight loss, and products for building. We have everything from like whey protein powders. We have vegan meal replacement shakes. We have a trim, which is a weight loss supplement, which is incredible. We have Sport, which is an energy drink, which is great for like a pre-workout, also that afternoon slump. We have like muscle relief creams, all the things. But the thing I love the best is we actually have a state-of-the-art app, which gives you meal plans, workout plans, accountability. It's a whole community, right? Like when you know someone's going to see if you show up and log your workout for the day, like you're not going to press snooze, right? You're like on it. And that's so huge. And you'll see like this trend of just mentorship and accountability through the presentation. Okay. Then we have our oral sprays, which to me is just genius, right? Some people can't swallow pills. And when you take something sublingually, you get instant benefits. So it is really quick absorption. They're like a minty good flavor. They're affordable. They're portable. Like wherever you're traveling this Christmas, you throw them in your purse, super easy. So I love the D and the C, right? Because vitamin D, vitamin C, immune support with everything going on in the world. Like I would be lining everyone up in your house, spraying everybody down every day, maybe multiple times a day. You know, when you're like, are we gonna be able to go to Christmas this year? Is everybody gonna be sick? How's this gonna go down? Like get the C and D. Our favorite though is the sleep spray. So guys, I used to wake up at 2 a.m. every morning. Couldn't go back to sleep. My mind's turning, all the things. And now I literally spray a couple sprays under my tongue and I am out all night long. I wake up feeling rested before my alarm. It's been a game changer. I feel like it just gives me so much more restful sleep, which is wonderful, right? Okay. Full spectrum hemp. I talked about this at the beginning. I had researched this for 2 years. When I saw this patented technology that was more absorbable by the body, and I saw how innovative we are in this space. So we have the topical creams, we have the roller bottles, and we even have hemp waters. Legit, you put a packet of, oh, Katie's shaking her head. She had an experience with the Calm. That's what I have in my water right now. Literally, you put the hemp water packet in. It's got our full spectrum hemp in it, and it's like chillax, and you can just enjoy the flavor. I drink so much more water when it tastes good. And so I love our hemp waters. Okay. Now, this is really what sealed the deal for me though on the product side is Dr. K. So he is our science officer. But there's 2 things I love about Dr. K. First of all, he is like on the cutting edge. He's constantly innovative. He's like literally like 70 years old and like surfing in California, but he is convinced, like that's probably what he's doing right now because they're 2 hours earlier than us, right? The sun hasn't set yet. 3 hours earlier from you guys. He's the coolest guy, but like always innovating. Science doesn't stand still. We're always coming out with new products. Rachel's going to talk about a completely new product line that we've recently launched. And the second thing I love is he's super big about quality. So I know if it meets his standards, like I'm okay to bring it into my house with my kids and myself. And that's like so comforting to me, you know, that someone is like cares about that stuff as much as I do. Right. Okay. So Rachel, if you wouldn't mind, unmute yourself. Rachel's been with us just a couple weeks. She's had some crazy experiences with the products. She actually gave Katie one of our, Q-Twist to the Calm so that she can have an experience. So Rachel, can you tell us what your favorite product is and why?
Hi, everybody. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me. I have moved 3 or 4 times tonight during this call because I keep getting broken up. So my favorite product that Molly's talking about is the terpenes. And I love the terpenes chill. It's great for anxiety or big emotions. I have also given them to my daughter, and that has helped her tremendously as well. In the middle of a big meltdown and you take it and about a minute later, you're just like, all the feels. So I think Katie can relate as well. I do love the hemp waters also. One of my big ones that I drink is the raspberry lime for cravings. So that's one of my favorites to drink. And the peach chill is also my second best. So thanks for coming.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Rachel. Thanks for sharing that. It's just crazy to me how fast these products work and how people feel it right away. Like, that is one thing with Dr. K. He's very big on effective dosing. Like, people can put claims, like they can put like the littlest bit of an ingredient that's good for inflammation and call it an anti-inflammatory product, right? Or put like a drop of fake lavender oil and say, this is great for anxiety. But if there's not enough of that ingredient, right? If there's not enough that you can actually feel it, people aren't going to see the benefits, right? In a tangible way. And Dr. K will not put something to market that doesn't have that effective dosing. So these products you can literally feel within minutes, which is just, I love that. Okay. So we're going to transition quickly and talk about the business side of Q. So Katie and Rachel have both made the decision to become an ambassador here at Q. So what does that mean, right? For virtually $40, $39.95, you can become an ambassador, which means you're opening a small business, right? We are launching Katie's small business tonight. She was on a call just like this, and she said, shoot, I want to jump in. Okay. And so for $40, she got her Q Business Suite, which literally allows her to run her business from her phone, which is incredible. We're all busy. We all have a million things going on. And the fact that we can run our business from our phone is huge. You also have ambassador support, and you have your e-commerce website. If you weren't shopping online before 2020, like you are now, it's just the way that our culture is going, the way of the world. And so it's huge. And then the cool thing is, she could pick any 100 volume of products. So there was no like buy-in kit or certain things she had to buy. It was whatever really spoke to her, whatever fit in her business needs. We like to recommend that you get some products to sample, right? The hemp waters are great for that. And so essentially, just for planning purposes, plan on about a $200 total investment with your $40, your 100 volume, your shipping, your tax, to get started to open a small business. Now, the cool thing is there were people that Katie shared with that are like, I need that chill that Rachel was talking about ASAP, right? I need a probiotic. I need that hemp. You tell me what I need to do to get it in my hands. And it might not be a good time for them to open a business, but they can, like, this is amazing for Katie because she can literally send them her link and she knows that they get the same rewards she does, free products back on their orders. They get the same price she does. So I love that. We take such good care of our customers. And there's zero risk, like literally 30-day money back guarantee. And so that is huge. To know that as we're building and sharing that our customers are like very well taken care of. Okay, so compensation plan. I've seen a lot of these comp plans. I'm not going to make this complicated. So I love numbers. I could go on a long time on this. If you could tell, I like details, right? But I'm going to keep this super short. If you like numbers and details like me, I have like a 7 to 8 minute compensation plan video that Katie can totally hook you up with, and you can get all the nuts and bolts of how this works. But for tonight, 4 ways that we get paid. One is on customer commissions, right? So if you have someone that signs up because they just need that chill ASAP, you get a percentage of those sales, right? Then we have the other side of our compensation plan, which just requires you to get 2 ambassadors to join you. So you need 2 business partners to really unlock this side of the plan. With that, our goal is to help every person that comes into our organization, that joins our team, to hit the rank of executive, which is the 3rd rank of our company, in the first 30 days. Okay, so what that looks like is you just need 15 orders in your organization. Now, before you freak out, you don't need 15 orders. Like, Katie doesn't have to go find 15 orders. She just finds 2 people, and then we help them find their 2 people, and maybe they get a couple customers, and all of that volume rolls up, and that all counts in that 15 orders, right? And with that, we help her do all of that. And with that, that's a $250 base commission that's paid out weekly. And then the bonuses are accumulative. So we have 3, 1, 1, that's $500 of bonuses. So in your first 30 days, we're helping you make $750. Now, if you join now before the end of the year, we can help you make Christmas cash. So that means over $1,000 in your first 30 days. So if you tell Katie, okay, shoot, like, this sounds too good to be true, but like, I need $1,000. Help me, tell me what to do. Like, we can help you make that happen in the next 30 days. Okay. So we're going to talk a little bit more about what that looks like here in a minute. The thing I love about it is, these are, these are set monthly incomes, right? Not averages. So if you've done this industry before, not averages, you know exactly what to budget for. And every time you hit a new rank, you get these one-time bonuses. Then our 4th way is our financial freedom movement, which I think is so cool. Like, it literally really shows the culture of this company. So when you hit the 4th rank of the company, you get a lump sum into a debt or savings plan of your choice. And so it's so much more than that, though. The very first day you join as an ambassador, you get a financial coach for free. So they're helping you put together a budget, figuring out how to eliminate debt, making sure you have a good investment strategy, having a savings and retirement plan. They have all of the tools as far as like small business. You have accountants and lawyers and all of this to make sure that you're getting the right tax savings and all of that. So much value here, and it just really speaks to the culture of our company. We not only want to help you make money, we want to help you keep it and use it to your advantage. Okay. So all of that is great, but if you don't have a system that works, it doesn't really matter, right? So if you've noticed, Katie invited all of you to come tonight, and she hasn't had to talk a lot. And that's how it's supposed to be. Okay. So if you decide to join Katie, we'll literally get on a call with you, Katie, Rachel, and I, and we will help you know exactly what to say, what to do. You'll have all the tools you need. We'll literally like put together a 90-day business plan, figure out what your goals are, and make a plan to get there, right? This is very much a plug and play system to where you can invite before you really know what you're doing. And that's the beauty, right? We actually tell people, you really shouldn't talk much in your first 30 to 60 days. And not because Katie's amazing. She could probably tell you all the things, but it's the beauty of our system, right? You don't have to talk. You don't have to have all the answers right away. And that's what makes it simple. You can really just tap into the craziness we have going on here and take advantage right away. And you can do it with kiddos. It's fabulous. Hi. I love it. I was on a call with the president today, and my baby came and snuggled in my lap. And that's just the beauty of it. He's got 4 kids. Like, it's a very, very family friendly place. Okay. We actually have 5 F's, which I love. And I know Katie was on a call the other day and she heard about this. I'm just going to touch on it really quick. Our 5 F's are faith, family, fitness, friends, and finance. And we always put faith and family first. And it's played out over and over. Like, you know, you hear that and you're like, oh yeah, that's great. But no, it really is how we operate. And I just love that so much. So what to expect next. So first of all, I want to thank you so much for getting on tonight. Katie's going to follow up with you and she's going to say, hey, like, what did you think? What piqued your interest? What did you like? And be honest with her. Ask her really hard questions. Tell her all the things that came to your mind while you're hearing this, right? Like, I literally told the person that invited me, like, I don't know, sounds too good to be true. Like, I literally will give you 90 days. Like, we'll see if this is all it's cracked up to be, right? So like, say those things. And what she's going to say is, oh my goodness, that's such a good question. And she'll connect you back to us because she is just getting started. And so we want to make sure that you get all of your questions answered. And really, you're going to see our system in action. You're going to see that when your friends ask you all the hard questions, once you join, that you can just bring them to us too, right? And that's the beauty of it. So just in closing, I just want to say, I talked about this a little bit at the beginning, the fact that our team is so blessed to sit on to work with two members that sit on the council, Kristen and Brooke. And Katie was actually on a call the other day where Brooke was sharing. We had literally the number 2 earner in the whole company on the call. The president was involved. Like, it was just, she really was able to see the culture of the company and how ground floor we are, and just the opportunities that are opened working with these women. So I hope that you saw something that kind of piqued your interest tonight. I just want to thank you again for joining. If you have any questions at all, connect with Katie, and I really look forward to chatting with each of you in the future very soon to get all of those questions answered. So let's see here.